Hey traders, Parker here with an update to my levels indicator. If you're unfamiliar with this indicator, it gives you pretty much your levels for the day. It gives you your previous day high, low, and close, your after hours high and low as well. You can gives you pre-market high and low. It gives you your current high day and your current low day. It gives you a week, the current week's high, and it gives you the current week's low, and it gives you your previous week high, previous week low. This is the current week low right there, and there's your current week high. The other thing I added in here was the open range breakout. Open range, actually, you can manipulate that through the code. I updated the bubbles over here. You can see where you got day high, day low, 52 week high, 52 week low. You got your current volume, and then you have your period volume, whatever period volume that you select. If you go to a higher time amount of days, like we'll put it on 30 days, you'll actually get your monthly levels. So we're just gonna wait for Thinkorswim. So you can see where it got previous week, and then underneath that it's showing your previous month. And if you look lower, you have your monthly, the current month's low, and you have your current month's high, and that also pop up on this time frame. So and if you go up to a higher time frame, we'll just say 5 year, 5 year, 5 day, you're gonna get those levels as well. You're gonna get, you can see how I move all the bubbles to the forward, except for the previous month high and low and previous week high and low. But for the current month low and the current month high, current month week, you're gonna get these dashed lines coming from over here. So they're not in the way, so you can actually see price. One of the things I like to do so I can actually see those weekly levels is come in here and change the color of those week levels. So this is what I'm doing my daily analysis. So I just change. Well, let me not do that. I meant to change the previous week's level so I can see those more clearly. And I just come in here so I can see what the weekly range looks like. And there you have it. I know that these cyan lines that I just changed are my previous week levels. And you can see for AMD, it's trading above its previous week level and the 2 weeks before. This is where it made this high, and that's the previous week's high and the previous month's high. This kind of been covered up. It's, so they're so close together, so that's why I had to stretch it out. So that's one issue you will have with using syndicated with the bubbles. It kind of sucks that those bubbles does that, but that's the price you pay. But this is so you can see where it has the previous week on that cyan line and the previous week on that line. But you can see that this is breaking out. And that's one of the things you want to consider when trading the stock. Is it trading within, let me just zoom in. Is it just ranging within this prior week's levels? Or is it actually breaking out? You can see right here AMD, and this once it makes this low, it crossed below this green and this red line is the prior month's high, and this green line is the prior month's low. So actually it's not ranging on a monthly, it actually crossed the low and came out of the range. And you can see when it hit these weekly levels, it's actually pushing above. And you can tell if the stock is just ranging or is it breaking out of these prior week's levels and is it breaking out of prior month's levels. So this is the simple version of this indicator. There's a premium version of this indicator. So let's go down. Let's go back to the lower. So 5 to 10 to 5 minute. And the premium version of this indicator. Let me get this off. Looks like this. You're gonna get so much more with the premium version. With the premium version, you get the day percent change, the day high, low, 52 week high, low. You get those same labels. You get the open range high labels as well. with this open range, be unfamiliar with this open range, I actually clouded out, or I put the fields within these clouds. So this area right here is it's basically your 10% of the of the open range. So this would be your 61.8. This would be your 78.6. This would be your 38.2, and this would be your 28.3. I think that's what it is. I'm forgetting sometimes when it comes to the field levels. This would be the bottom of your range. This would be the top of your range. So you still get all the same bubbles that you got. You also get the inside bar. You get the engulfing bar. You can see where the engulfing colors change for the bubbles. If it's a bullish engulfing, you get this dark green color. If it's a bearish engulfing, you get this dark red color. And you get the Nirvana. If you get an inside bar, then an outside. If you get an inside bar, then an engulfing bar is called a Nirvana. And it should be another one. Uh, there you go, the Holy Grail. So you get this Holy Grail as well. You get an engulfing bar, then an inside bar, then you get a what's called a Holy Grail. There's a guy who came up with that strategy. Just look it up, and they give you more information about how to play that strategy. I'm pretty sure I did that in a video earlier. But for the most part, you're gonna get everything that you're seeing here within the open range. You're gonna get those bubbles. You'll also get some additional labels that tell you if it's an inside day, outside day. I mean, inside day, engulfing day, whether it be bullish or bearish, and you get the inside month, inside week, or out or engulfing month or engulfing week, whether it be bullish or bearish as well. They're not showing up right now, but they'll show up if it was happening on this day. So I'm gonna come out, and you're gonna get see some of the other additional features. You can see those bubbles persisted for the day. I mean, for the on the daily time frame. One of the other features of this is when you do get an inside day, or I mean, not inside day, but if you get an inside month or inside week, you'll get these clouds. You can cut them on if they're not useful for you, but they won't show up on the lower time frames. So you can see with this uh, almost purple color or light blue color right here, this is the inside week, and you can see how the 2 week, the high and the low is highlighted. You can see over here, this is gray, shaded gray, and this will be a inside month. And basically, you can see if the stock is just traded within this previous month's high and low. So, and the other thing you'll get these dash lines with the months as well. So you get January, February, March, April, May, and they should show up on the lower time frames. And also, you going back to the lower time frame, I forgot to mention, you get the time reminders as well. You can see right here, you got the open 5 minutes after the open, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, or lunch, depending on where you live at. 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, and so on and so forth. And you'll be actually able to manipulate this one right here. It says user input. You'll be able to put in the time for that, and then 30 minutes, and so on and so forth. And then at the end, you can see you can manipulate that one as well. But 5 minutes to the close, you'll get that right there. So 5 minute warning. But at the end of those labels, you'll get the close 30 minute, 15, 5 minute, then the close. If you find that useful as a way of keeping track of time. So this is the premium version of this indicator. The other thing I wanted to show you that comes with the indicator is what I'm going to call the day score. And this day score goes in regards to the previous day high, low, close, and open. So if a stock is above its open, you get a +1, and it'll just add to it. But if a stock is below, so the stock is above all its previous levels, you will get tens. If a stock is of greater than its previous low, I think it's a one as well. But it helps you find the best stocks, and also you get this ORB watch list as well. You can see right here, this is greater than the range. You can see right here, it's less than, it's in the 50 area within the range. It's less than the range high, but it's less than the range high, but it's greater than the range mid. So that's where you get this yellow. If it's less than the mid but greater than the range low, you'll get less than 50, and that's what this pink is showing you. And if it's below the range, you'll get this red. And you can sort it out as well. So if you want to sort it and you just got to break up, I don't know. This is pretty much late in the day, so this breakup won't really do you too much good going to go look at it. But it's just showing you that it's breaking above the range. And I think I have this set for 15 minutes versus 5 minutes. But with the watch list column, you can go in there, you can change it to 5 minutes or 15 minutes as well. So it's breaking above. So if I wanted to see what the range was, I would just come down here and change this to 0935. And that should give me my 5 minute open range. There you go. And you can see right there, and you'll get these alerts as well. So you can see it's breaking above. But this stock is actually an inside week. So it's a gap up day, inside week. You can cut these labels off as well if they're not helpful for you. But we can go to the higher time frame and actually see that, hey, this is a gap up day. So I don't think I had enough days on the lower time frame for me to get the information for this being an inside week and inside month. So you can see right here, we're trading within December's December's high and low, and we're trading within this prior week's high and low. So this will be your inside week and inside month, and here's your levels right here. So in one sense, this stock is just ranging. So let's go to the S&P 500, and you can see it's an inside week, and this is pretty much what's the S&P 500. This is your current week's low, your current week's high, and you can see you had a bearish engulfing. Even though this candle is showing green, it's a bearish engulfing candle right here that happened, and then you had this last little push up for the S&P 500. And you can see it actually hit that it got above its previous month's high right here. And this is pretty much how the S&P 500 is trading. But like I said, you can cut all this stuff off. If you don't like those bubbles that are right there, the all those inside um, bubbles. Where are the bubbles? There we go. We can cut those off. So, but that's pretty much it for this video. This is the premium version, and then you have the other version. But if you purchase that other version, or if you're one of the members to purchase that premium version, send me a message on Etsy, whichever version that you purchase. I'll check it, and I will send you the updated versions of these indicators. But that's all I had to say for this video. I really appreciate you guys. Wish you the best and happy new year, and God bless. Stay safe out there.